Reference News Network reported on August 18. According to a report on the U.S. New York Post website on August 16, U.S. President Biden's journey to economic victory continues. On Wednesday, he was celebrating the first anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act, which even he now admits was a lie. Earlier, Biden declared that the latest economic data proves that our policies are working for American families. But for a White House that says it's committed to combating misinformation in the media and on the internet, this talk of economic recovery sounds like something out of an Aesop's fable. Here are 5 lies Biden is trying to deceive voters about the economy. 1. Increase wages. This was indeed the case in July. But in 20 of the past 22 months, Americans' wage gains have not kept pace with inflation. The math here is simple. Since Biden took office, Americans' wages and salaries have increased approximately 12%. And inflation rose by 15%. According to relevant data, the average income of American families has dropped by about $5,000 since Biden took office. The average American family's monthly expenses are $709 more than they were 2 years ago. 2. Create jobs. Granted, we have low unemployment today and a strong job market. But the White House and the Democratic National Committee have been touting a chart that shows Biden is the greatest job creator of all time. Better than Reagan, Clinton, and Trump. But that's taking into account most of the jobs created during the Trump administration that disappeared as the economy shut down during the coronavirus pandemic. Biden is counting on himself the millions of jobs that will emerge once businesses reopen. Even if Donald Duck is elected president, these jobs will come back. This accounts for more than 2/3 of the jobs Biden has created. 3. Increase oil and gas production. The Biden administration says domestic U.S. oil production is on track to hit new highs. But it is not the truth. A new study by University of Chicago economist Kathy Mulligan finds that the United States could produce about 2 million more barrels of oil per day if we stuck to Trump's pro-American energy production policies. The current oil price is $80 per barrel. That means Biden's war on fossil fuels is costing the U.S. economy $160 million a day. At the same time, the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve has fallen to its lowest level in 30 years. 4. Reduce the budget deficit. Even though fact-checkers kept telling the White House that it was a Pinocchio lie, Biden continued to repeat it week after week. Over the past 12 months, the budget deficit has exceeded $2 trillion. 5. Lower gas prices. Biden has recently been gloating about the $3.39 per gallon gas price. Yes, that's a big improvement compared to gas prices of $5 a gallon this time last year. But when Trump left office, gas prices were just $2.49 a gallon. Today's price is $3.84 per gallon. The Biden administration's PR machine is a master at twisting and torturing data until it hears what it wants to hear. To the dismay of the Biden team, most polls show that 2/3 of Americans believe the economy is in worse shape than it was a few years ago.